Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another bright and early start for me, the young farmer. My name is Andy. As always, I hope you're doing very well. You join me in the saddle of my Amazon Pantera, and we're currently out spraying some fungicide over some of the winter wheat that has shot up. We've had some very good growing conditions of late, and it has really benefited from it. So we are out putting some fungicide down here. This is a variety called Ascara X Pro, and we're just trying to prevent a little bit of mildew starting to creep in onto the leaves of the plant as it starts to tear, because it is a little bit damp at the moment, so it doesn't help. But yeah, we've got this field left to do. We've already done about 12 acres on the other side of the airport, and it's so far, yeah, it's going all right. This field won't take us too long to do. You join us on what's going to be a very busy day for me today. We'll get the spraying done, then we're going to head on back on up to the yard. From there, we are just going to check in on Chris, who's over this way today. He is cultivating in some, working in some wheat stubble before we hopefully get that drilled up tomorrow. He's in the big field, it's about 60 acres, so we'll get that done today. And then we'll get drilling tomorrow. Hopefully he'll get that all done. He's going to put the new drill into his tractor, so we'll see how he gets on with that. Should be ample amount of power, and yeah, he's done a lot of drilling before there, so more than capable to do it, which is always good. And we'll see how he gets on, but otherwise, yeah, lots to do there. Then I'm going to head on over to Charwell with the telehandler, where we'll need to be hopefully got a few things to sort out there around the yard. They've got the first equipment's being taken away today to be sold privately, so we need to move that around there. We need to load up my my drill, which is over there, with fertilizer with seed as well. So as soon as that's done, then we'll be able to get ourselves going and really get cracking along. So all being well, as the GPS kicks in for the first time there, all being well, we'll be able to get some more winter barley drilled this afternoon. I got Anthony over there working on hedges on the inside of field margins at the moment there, just so we can get those done and we can get the fields drilled in nice and quickly as well, which should be something that'll keep him busy for a week or so. We have also made an arrangement to buy one of the tractors from the farm estate, so we'll have a look and see which one that's going to be when we get over there. But I'm also speaking to a young man by the name of George, who looks like he's going to be coming over to help drive the tractor in question, which will be good. Because yeah, we really want to get going now. We've got a lot of extra work to do. It's going to be a lot of just basic land work really, and then a little bit of driving trailer work as well. So we'll see how he gets on. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, lots to do. It's going to be a busy time for us, and I'm happy to say that we've got a nice team now working along. Obviously, it really helps when you've got bigger equipment, and we are really starting to push ourselves a bit to the limit here. Like I say, doing a lot of spraying first thing in the morning. I was up again at 5 this morning to get the sprayer ready to get out. And then got this done. Got another contract to go and finish up as well tomorrow with some spraying. Then one of the sprayers at least is going to head on over to Charwell to do some of the groundwork over there. At the moment there, we are not quite able to. I haven't quite got on top of my drilling, so I can put one of the sprayers onto the or put the Cavernian sprayer onto the 830 yet. We're not quite there, but I don't think it's going to be too far off until we are. But we'll see how that one all goes. So yeah, we're just gonna get ourselves finished up here. Just this last little section to do about there. Wonderful stuff. Alright, now we go to the beautiful building there. It's really nice old stonework. Make sure we get out. Little old stables in there to boot as well. Very nice indeed. Okay. And we're going to go back on up to the yard now. It's only about 8 o'clock at the moment now, so we're going to swing up by just to make sure Chris has got himself started, as he should have. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but we'll head back on up to the yard, pick up the telehandler, swap a few implements over there, and we'll get ourselves head on over to Charwell and see what the rest of the day will entail for us over there. So like I said, lots to do. We've probably drilled in the region over there. We've got a little bit in the ground already. It's about 100 acres drilled up. I've been over there the last couple of days, so I want to get, there's about another 150 acres to go in now. We're going to put some more winter wheat in over there as well, and then we're not putting oilseed rape in this year. We're swerving oilseed rape because of the issues with the treatment on oilseed rape, the pre-seed treatment at least. and the issues that brings with cabbage stem flea beetle, so we're not going to go anywhere near that for now. And then, so we're looking at another break crop. We've got oats in the ground there. We'll bring some triticale as well, but we might also be putting some sugar beet in just to kind of break up the cycle a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we've got just plenty. Got to get the winter wheat in the ground first. Winter barley's pretty much done for right now anyway. And then yeah, so we'll see how it's all gonna pan out there really. Some of the grassland that we have, we might be looking into winter plow that one, and just leave that at least probably at least 200 acres of that grassland will be winter plowed. The rest of it's going to be left, and we'll get some hay and silage off that in the spring and summer. There's a little extra kind of crop there, but yeah, we'll see. It's some good quality grass over there. There's a lot of clover around over there as well, so that's the main reason for us wanting to do that. But as we motor along here, we should see that, let's get my right lights on here, that Chris should just be, not this field on our left, this is the one that we drilled up, but the one after that. And there he is, working his way through. Fantastic stuff. He's cracking along, making some beautiful progress. We'll leave him to do his thing. Like I say, he's going to get that one drilled up shortly. It shouldn't take him too long to do. And once he is done, we'll, like I say, he's going to put the drill on, get that all set up tomorrow, or this evening probably, and then we'll leave him be with it. So yeah, sprayer-wise, we're getting quite a few acres covered. It's really making things a little bit easier for us to have this set up, because right now we just don't have the tractor freed up for the Cavernaland. The capacity that is there for both of them at the moment, and there's a huge wave of spraying about to arrive on my doorstep, which I really need to think about. I am toying with the idea, depending upon how Anthony gets on there with his workload, of maybe using the Arian to put onto the Cavernaland sprayer, but we'll have to see. We need to get Anthony trained up to use the sprayer, but we can probably get that done quite quickly. But yeah, up we come. It's going to be a load of, we've got a couple of loads of straw to take away soon as well, but I'm waiting to get that second, or that new tractor all sorted. That'll get brought over here, and I can do some trailer work over here as well, just to and from, and we'll see how that all looks. Around we go. Yeah, let's get this all parked up here. We're going to get ourselves set up and ready to roll, and then we'll catch you in the telehandler in just a little bit, I reckon. Well, welcome back, folks. We are kicking along very nicely now, actually. And we're hopefully, we're just a few minutes away from the yard. The tractor drill is actually already full with the last of the wheat seed that we had. So we're going to get going with that this morning. It's just a little bit, it's about 11 AM now by the time we got out here, so it's... we had a few things to shuffle around in the yard, but we'll get going with that, and then we'll also look to, we're going to have to get some more seed coming in at some point. But yeah, plenty that we can get cracking along with there in the meantime anyway. And yeah, it's a good, nice, turned into a nice day again, nice and dry day, so plenty of ground ahead of us to work on with really there. Shouldn't be a problem at all. And all being well, we'll get this all buttoned up this week here, at least get the winter wheat drilled. And then... yeah, then we'll have to have a look into getting that grassland work down a little bit, but that'll be the next job, and we'll see how we go. Now, Anthony should be over there, somewhere on the other side of this alfalfa field that's still blooming very nicely. But we'll see. We've got this field on our left to break down. This was a failed crop of potatoes as well. We're going to have to work that one in. That might take a few attempts to work down, but we'll crack on with that. Let me just go in here. Need to see what they want to do with this alfalfa, if they're going to put it into silage or what their plan is, if they just want to leave it for now. Yeah, it's interesting. Tractor's still out in the field from loading bales. There's still about 6 or 7 bales left. I'm probably going to take those back myself, and we'll look after those ones. But yeah, we'll just swing this into here. I need to move things around here so we can get in properly. Anthony brought out my truck this morning. He just seems to have left it right in the middle. Get that moved over though. You can see where I kind of parked up last night. There's lots of different bits of equipment to sort out and move around in here, so that's what we're going to look at doing first of all this morning. There's a dealer coming for those. I think the estate has already agreed a price and everything, so We just need to get it all shipped and kind of moved so it can get active ready. I think they're actually just gonna they've bought one of the tractors, so they're gonna just take some of the equipment back on the tractor there as well. Oh, I just hit my own bit of water tank there. That wasn't ideal. So we'll just shift this over here. Park you here for now. Excellent stuff. So, what we're going to do, there is all manner of different equipment in here. In this shed here, this loader has been sold. That's the way these two trailers are due to go as well. But this tractor is ours now. Would you believe we agreed a price there? It's got about 1,200 hours on the clock. It's a T6175 New Holland there, so I think it's rated about 175 horsepower. It's not too big, but it's a nice little tractor that's going to do us a grand little job, I think. So what we're going to do is unhook it from this. This spreader's going as well. It's not staying. But there is a fast track around here as well, which has been sold. That was kind of in the process of being sold when when I kind of raised an interest in everything. It'll just be too expensive, and it's too big for what we need as well. So bear in mind that we have 2 actions on the go as well there. So it just didn't really seem to make much sense from that standpoint. But yeah, we'll see how we get on getting everything else lined up here. I'm just going to kind of pull everything that is going today over to here, really. So let's start by finding that fast tracker. I think I know where the keys are hidden. Don't know where the fast tracker is. There we go. And we're going to load this up. It is a nice fast track. I would have liked it, but yeah, it's just a bit too big for what I need right now. And I'm happy that little T7 or T6 big pod. And I got a young lad called George who's going to drive it. He's already confirmed that he's happy to drive a New Holland there. So he's driven them in the past and likes them a lot. So gets on with them well. So that makes it even easier. And that's how we're going to kind of move forward, I think. But in here, I know so far the rake and the spreader have been sold, so we'll put this one onto the rake, I reckon. And then at least start to clear this here shed out a little bit. There you go. Not a bad little setup there. Not bad at all. Yeah, we also just go and walk on over and pick up the last of that, bring that tractor back through. So yeah, right now what we're spending a lot of our time doing at the moment here is just kind of tidying up this yard a little bit, getting it into a position where everything is ready to be moved on, as per the estate's instructions really. So it's all going quite well. We've got a lot of groundwork to do, which we are getting cracking along with. So what I'm probably going to do actually is just leave some of this organization until we get that field drilled first, just so we can have it done. But this is going to stay over here for now. I think that's one job done. And then we'll just hook off this spreader's going as well. But yeah, this is my new tractor. I'm probably not going to get too much time in it, actually. I don't think. I got plenty of my own work to do here, and it's just like I say, it's a decent sized tractor there. It can pull a baler in the summer. It can sit in the rakes and even the mowers there as well. But we can just have it to do all sorts of work, and it'll get it all done as and when we need it to, really. So yeah, very happy with it. I'm probably going to take this home tonight. Anthony will drive the truck back. I'll take this home just so I get a bit of a blast on it. And then yeah, we're going to, I mean, in theory it could go onto the sprayer, but I think we're going to resist doing that for right now. I also need to take that weight off the front because I'm not keeping that. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's not a bad little size rig here, actually. Well, it's got a front loader bracket on. I'm going to keep that on. I may well get a front loader for it at some point. because that would really help with the straw job that we have going at the moment there, just to be able to have a loader at each end really. It could be vital for us, so we'll see. Yeah, not a bad little machine there, nice, great condition there. It's worked in, so it's looking good, but yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. Now what we're going to do is actually just jump around the corner into our tractor. We'll let the dealer come in and pick up the fast track and everything else that and that spreader. And then we'll get some more things moved around there, and we'll slowly get this place looking shipshape. You'll see that we did tidy up this paddock here not so long ago. You can see Anthony actually is just through there, just through the trees working away, but we tidied all this up as well so we can store some equipment out here and get it all like a bit of a staging area really, I think. But a nice dry field, mainly because everything's draining down into that bottom corner. There is an issue with the drain down there. We might try and get that sorted out once we get everything else done. But yeah, we need to kind of think about all the other land work first. Just lift up my front weight though. Everything was greased up last night, so it's all ready to go again. We're just gonna get ourselves away here. Alright, so we're gonna head off. We're not going too far away today, and this field that we're in is not the biggest to start with, but it'll be a nice one to get ticked off the list. It's actually just kind of over there, and we'll get that one all done. This one's probably about 20 acres maybe, give or take there, so it shouldn't take us too long at all to get rattled through. And then once that one's in, then I've got a few more, and this one's been worked over. This was worked over by us first. Now I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is the one I had Chris come into and work down with the cultivator there, so it should be good to go, nice and quick to work in. But then after that, we're going straight into wheat stubble directly, so it'll be interesting comparison to see the difference here. But it's this one just here. No, I'm not quite familiar with where the gate was, but I do believe it's up here. Still trying to figure out a lot of this land around here there, but I think we've got it. Yeah, we'll just creep in through here. Excellent stuff. You can see some of the weeds are coming through in this one though. We have to bring the sprayer up to get on top of this. And this one as well, actually. I think it looks like there's a bit of a chit of black grass coming through since Chris worked it over. But we'll get that all tackled off anyway. And yeah, on we go. So you can see it's nice and dry looking. We'll spare the drilling because we've done quite a bit of that, but we'll get in with the... We'll try and get some drone shots of us working away sooner rather than later as well. We've got this quite a bit to do around here, and then like I say, back over in the bay as well. We've got a lot to get cracking along with as well there. So we'll see how we get on. Lots to do still though, as always, and we'll bring you an update further on down the line. Until then though, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. I've been Andy, your young farmer. Until next time though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.